4th of July weekend is over, and I took the entire weekend off from sourcing. And that means I've got nothing to show you that's new. So in this video, we're just going to go over what's sold. We'll take a look at some everything sales, and then we're going to sit down and look at some of the ephemera sales. First piece going out is this really sad Luigi bank. Mario's in much better condition, but Luigi has seen better days. You can see he's got a broken nose as well as a broken foot and a broken backside of his foot. You can actually see right through it. So it's got the original plug on the bottom, which I guess is okay, but he's in rough shape. So I didn't expect him to go for a whole lot of money, and someone sent me an offer, and I gladly accepted it for only $10 plus shipping. The next piece going out is this antique table lamp with a cast iron base. It is signed Robert Schwartz on the bottom. It's in pretty good condition given its age, and it's got this clearly added later in its life blue power cord. The power cord almost looks like it belongs to this little soldering station down here. But I love the ornate artwork here on the base. It just looks really cool. Really good 1920s look. This one's going to a buyer in British Columbia, and it's sold for $48.99 plus shipping. This next item here, I'm sure you've seen these at estate sales and garage sales before. They seem to just pop up almost everywhere. These are silver-rimmed glass coasters. And not all of these are created equal. The set here is actually silver plate, but you can find these with sterling silver rims, and they go for a lot more money than what this one sold for. It's a little tough to make out, but right there it says Leonard on the rim, and on the other side here it says Silver Plate Italy, or Silver Plated Italy. Now this set here sat in my store for a little while because it's not the sterling silver version, but it did sell for $13 plus shipping. This here is Sir Steward, the Silver Knight from the Noble Knight series by Lewis Marx Company, or Marx Toys. Now you may think of Marx Toys as a company that made those pressed tin, or like the stamped tin toys, the wind-up toys from the 20s into the 30s. But in the 1950s and 60s, they transitioned to making cheaper plastic action figures and play sets, and this here is one of them. Now unfortunately, he's not complete, which did hurt the value, and I did buy the whole box of toys in this instance. I wasn't just buying a couple pieces and hope that I had the whole set, but I couldn't find all of the pieces to make him complete, so it did hurt the value. But he did just sell here on eBay for $22 plus shipping. Something gaining a lot of traction here are these hen on a nest figures. Over the past 3 to 5 years, they've gone up in value quite a bit. I remember seeing these in antique malls and estate sales for $5, $10, $20. Now, obviously, it's going to depend on which company is making this. So if you get something like a Mosser or a Fenton, these can sell for into the hundreds of dollars. This one here is made by a company called L.E. Smith. It's about 5 inches tall, and it's in really good condition, really nice blue color, and it just sold on eBay for $79 plus shipping. Growing up in the 80s, this was one of my favorite toys ever, and I just sold that set. But I didn't sell that one because that's my own. This one is the one that's sold. It's unfortunately incomplete, but just the pieces can bring a lot of money. If you find the key for this castle, that goes for almost what this sold for, and sometimes even higher. But this is the Tomb of Doom playset from Tonka's Supernaturals toy line from around, I think it was 86 or 1987. It's in great shape. Even this little piece up here where the skull mounts to isn't broken off. Colors are really vibrant, no cracks or breaks anywhere. And it just sold on a best offer for $60 plus shipping. All right, taking a look at the ephemera store here. I've got a bunch of postcards going out because I listed around 300 of them the other day. And out of the ones that sold, I'm pretty sure I gave a few buyers some really good deals. Some of these sold really quick, and looking at them, I think I should have just priced them higher, but whatever. If someone got a good deal, I'm fine with that. And if you know postcards better than me, which you probably do, let me know what I could have got for some of these. But we'll start off with the only sheet of paper that sold, and that is this Remington Arms letter that is shockingly about coal from that coal company. Lots of stuff from Remington Arms in this pile of stuff that I had, this ephemera here. This one sold for $12.59 plus shipping. Looking at the postcards here, the first one going out sold very quickly. It's in great shape. It is from Palm Beach, Florida. And this one is postmarked, and it went for $4.95 plus shipping. The next one going out also sold pretty quick. This is from the Delmonico Hotel in Shenandoah, Iowa. This is the lobby, and this is dated 1916. Hopefully this focuses up this close here. Good looking postcard. This went for $19.95 plus shipping. The next one, I thought I priced this one higher. It does have some creases in it, which you can see in the photos. Not the best shape. It's not postmarked, but it is written on. But something about this, I first picked this up and I looked at it and I thought it was going to be worth a little more money, but for whatever reason, I just priced it at my standard postcard price. So this is the, what was it, Monadnock Mountain from Jaffrey Road in Jaffrey, New Hampshire. This one sold for $4.95 plus shipping. The next one going out, I think the AI software may have mistaken the date here. Because there's nowhere on this that says 1937, although my listing says 1937. Hopefully that isn't a problem. This wasn't a high dollar card by any means, but it does look like it's postmarked 1955 and not 1937. But this here is the Culvermere Resort, the main building, from Branchville, New Jersey. And this one sold for $4.95 plus shipping. The next three postcards are from 1906, and we looked at these in a previous video, and all three sold to the same buyer pretty quickly, which means they probably got a deal. So they paid $30.85 for all three of these. Like I said, 1906. This is the first one. And here's what the back looks like on this one. And the next one, very similar. This one dated 1906 as well. And then the last one, November 12th. I think they were all, no, that one's October. Both, the first two were October 18th, and this one's November 12th, 1906. You are just my style. So $30.85 for all three. And if you're a postcard expert, did this person get a deal on these postcards? But if they did, I'm fine with that. The next one, I'm almost positive they got a good deal on it because I got a thank you note with this sale. This is a Santa Claus. It's got gold, a lot of gold in it here, and it's from 1911. It is embossed. It's a really cool looking card. December 24th, Christmas Eve. You can see the emboss in the back there. So I priced this one. I don't know if I looked up the comps on this one. I priced it at $19.95, and that's what this one sold for. And it's got a crease on the top. So I don't know, maybe is this worth a lot more than that, or is this maybe like a $30 card, or is this something someone was just really looking for and happened to grab very shortly after I listed it? But printed in Germany, sold in very short time for $19.95. Next one going out, this is from 1906, the Airship at the Central New York Fair in Oneonta, September of 96. It's not posted, but it's got some writing on the back. Then here's the front. This one went for $4.59 plus shipping. And lastly, 1951 Santa Monica, California, real photo postcard. This one, September 8th, 1951. Really cool looking piece. This one sold for $18.95 plus shipping. Before we go, I want to give a huge thank you to Lonnie and Ryan from the Lonnie and Ryan podcast. They were kind enough to invite me onto their show this past Tuesday, and we had some great conversation about eBay, ephemera, Coleman lanterns, and we even got into the recent viral video of mine where I got scammed by an eBay buyer, which is approaching nearly 400,000 views right now. And that's crazy to me because I didn't expect it to get more than 500 views, but whatever. I'll be sure to link their podcast in the description below, so make sure you check it out, give them a follow. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.